Hello everyone, welcome back to Sade's Tarot Tea. Hi guys, I am so excited to be back doing readings in a nice quiet environment. So I want to thank everybody that has rocked with me so far and have supported me. I appreciate you guys. I hope to see my channel grow even more here, and look out for lives. I will be going live, and I'm excited to see you guys again. So thank you for being patient with me. I was lifing. So today guys, I am doing a reading on Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to be serious in this reading as I posted this meme, because that's basically what Kim did. She's such a Libra. I can't. So Libras, when they get bored, they do not want to play anymore. They don't want to play with you. They don't. And they get bored very fast. Let me say. I mean, look at Kim's history besides Kanye. Like, she gets bored with people she dates really fast. So I'm excited to read on her and Pete. I don't like Pete Davidson. I'm gonna say that right now. You guys already know because you probably saw my Ariana Grande reading. But he's not... I don't like him. So that doesn't matter. I am not going to let that deter my reading on him. Whatever comes out, I will just let the cards guide me. My spirit guides guide me. My opinion does not matter. Okay? I want to look into their relationship. I want to see what happened. I already knew, as a lot of people knew, that they were not going to last. I'm sorry, Pete. I know you're hurting. You're really hurting with your Scorpio. You're like, oh my god. But you fall hard and you fall fast, dude. My dude. So I want to look more into their energy. I want to look into what happened. And people are speculating, saying that Kim, just their schedules weren't aligning. Pete's schedule wasn't aligning with hers. And, Kim is like, I need that D like 24/7, baby. Like, what the hell? So I'm going to start shuffling and seeing what comes out. And we're going to... Oh, that was quick. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of... I wasn't expecting this. Like, I'm getting a lot of spiritual cards from Kim. Like, she kept getting like signs, or like, I don't know, there's a lot deeper going on here, guys, as there usually is. We only see the surface. But Kim was being guided a lot in this relationship, and it was more than just having fun for her. Like, she was like really happy, but her spirit wasn't like being with Pete. It wasn't sitting right with her. Like, it wasn't sitting right with her. There was a lot that she saw going on with him, and I know that Pete has been open about his mental health issues in the past, and she was, you know what, because it reminded her of Kanye. That's why. Duh, Sade. But it reminded her of Kanye, and she was just like, I can't be in another relationship where the person is not okay. You know what I mean? Like, I see her like talking to her sisters, or I just see her face, and she's like, I tried to like not let it get to me, or certain things that I would see. And yes, there were some things he did that I really enjoyed. I'm sure Kim, you little dirty girl. There was a lot of things that he did that she liked, not just sexually, but like, he pampered her in a lot of ways. But this reminded her, it was funny because the thing with Libras is things mirror each other very quickly for them. Like, they make the same mistake so many times, guys. Like, and I know that a lot of us, no matter what your sign is, or if you believe in astrology, you have had this happen to you, where you will have patterns happen throughout your life where you have to relearn that lesson so many times. Well, for Libras, it's magnified times 10. Like, they really cannot escape things that they're trying to run from, right? So Kim was trying to run away from the lessons that she was supposed to learn in Kanye. And not just Kanye, other men that she's dated. She dates a lot of men. She has a Pisces moon. A lot of the guys that she's dated or been interested in have had mental health issues. And so it took Pete, I don't know, it was something about Pete that made her realize, I need to fix this. Like, I'm going around saying if it doesn't vibe with my energy, it has to go. So she's like, I have to walk and talk that. Like, I can't just be like, you know, shove it aside and act like it's not there or it's not a problem, you know. So I commend Kim for that. Okay, Kim, I see you. She is learning, guys. I am seeing her cards reflecting that she's trying to reflect. She's trying to learn. And it's hard for her. Like, it's been hard for her because honestly, like, she did like a lot of things about him, but there was just too much instability in him. And she was getting worried because he was getting really like clingy, you know, in certain ways, and she didn't want that around her kids. It was starting to scare her, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I know there's been talks of Pete wanting to propose, so that scared her a lot, like, as we can see, you know, because Kim just got out of a marriage, you know, like, damn. So she's like, whoa, like, I'm just having fun, like, you have to understand. And they would actually have this argument a few times, where Pete was like, I don't understand, you know, like, Pete has a really hard time. That this happened with him and Ariana Grande, and Ariana felt pressured to marry him, or to get engaged, I'm sorry, to get engaged to him. Like, she felt pressured. She liked him and she got swept up into the romance of him, because that's what he does. Like, he'll come in and like romance the shit out of you, and then you're like, oh my god, you know. And that has a lot to do with his mental health issues, you know, and just his abandonment issues, and a lot of the things that he went through as a child. Like, he has not healed a lot of himself. And, you know, Kim wants him, she cares about him a lot, and she wants him to heal those sides of himself, because she doesn't think that he's ready to even have fun or be in a relationship. And I feel like they've had this conversation multiple times, and her cards are coming out really deep, guys. Emotional withdrawal, wisdom, material and spiritual prosperity are coming out for her. So this is talking a lot about her taking herself out of, it's not Pete, it's Kim. Like, Kim is really taking herself out of this relationship, and that's a first for her, because she will stay in relationships too long, obviously, as we saw with Kanye. And she will continuously try and try to fix that person and fix the relationship. And she's learning you can't do that, you know. So like I was saying, back to her being a Libra, this mirroring effect that is happening with her right now in her life is causing her to withdraw and say, I can't do this again. I cannot do this again. I just went through a bad, you know, although I love Kanye, I love the things that he did for me, I like that he loved me and put me on this pedestal, but she's realizing that that is her downfall in her relationships. So I'm curious to see who she's going to date next, because hopefully this lesson sticks with her and she remembers this feeling. But Pete, on the other hand, I know you guys are wondering about Pete. You know, people are making Kim out to be heartless. Like, I kind of feel bad for Kim in a way, because when things end with her, people always look at her like she's the heartless one. And, you know, Kim, honestly, like, although she has a lot of narcissistic qualities, as, you know, some of us do, but she really has it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. Like, Kim is borderline narcissistic, but she's learning to, like, spirit is really knocking her on her ass to realize, hey, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop being like this, because how's that working for you? Is that working for you? No. So let's stop it, okay? So, you know, she's really trying to get it through her head. And, but I was saying that people, you know, want to put Kim as like the bad guy. Like, I said this in her video with Kanye, like, they want to make her the bad guy, and like, she doesn't care, and like, you know, she's heartless and she just threw Pete aside. And that's not what happened. Like, honestly, that is, and I know a lot of it is a joke, but for them it's not funny. Like, it's really like, she's worried about Pete, and she needs Pete to understand that she can't go through this again, and she can't be in another relationship. Not even him proposing, like, it was just too smothering for her. And yes, she had fun. There were a lot of times where she had fun with him, but she needs him to understand that she's doing this for her and that she wants to be selfish because she's never been just having fun and single, and that's where she wants to keep it. Like for now she wants to keep it like that. Will she get married again? I do see her getting married again. It's going to take a minute, but I do see her getting married again. She's going to be and it's going to hurt Pete because she will get into a serious relationship. I want to say 5 to 6 months from now. Could be a little bit, I want to say a little sooner than that, but probably even by next year. I see her starting to date more seriously. She's gonna try to be single for a good minute and chill. She's gonna try, because let's be real, Libras, they can't do that. So sorry Libras, I gotta call y'all out, but y'all suck at being in a, y'all or Libra placements, like you guys suck at being single. Can you guys do it? Absolutely, but it's hard. Like it's really hard for you guys because you find your identity in your relationships, you know, and you know that's what Kim does. Like she finds her worth in her relationship. She finds herself in her relationships. And you know, Kanye, she's still attached to him, you know, in certain ways. And I think too that bothered Pete. I feel like that bothered him, and that was another thing. Like she this happened in his last relationship with Ariana, not to throw Ariana under the bus, but she was not over Mac and he was pissed about that. So I'm sorry, Pete, you gotta stop dating women that just got out of breakups. Like you just gotta stop it. Stop being the rebound. Like what did you expect? So anyway, how is Pete doing, right? So Pete is, we're gonna look more into his energy, but obviously he's not doing well. I see this emotional withdrawal as him. This even kind of looks like him to me. I don't even know why, guys. I don't even know if you can see that. Like it just kind of like reminds me of him. He's stressing out a lot. Like he's just like, what the fuck did I do? Like I can't do his accent. I wish I could. Like I watched Ellen Lester and she does it really well. Like she just mimics him so well.
Like, hey, I know, I got these scratchers and I won $5. I think that means we should get married, right? I mean
impersonates him so well. But yeah, I just hear him like, what the fuck did I do? Like I just like hear him say that, like in that voice, kind of like he's just like reflecting a lot, and he's like beating himself up. Like he's like really sad, guys. Like he's really upset. Like he feels like he ruined a good thing, just like rushing too much or making her feel pressured. But he really likes her. Like he really liked her. He honestly didn't think he was ever gonna get somebody like her. At first, guys, I really thought that their relationship was a stunt. Like I was like, yeah, they're getting, so he's having to, Pete does not want to reach out to Kim. There's a part of it, I mean, I think eventually he will. He's trying to not in a selfish way, guys, or in a mean way. He's really trying to give her space and like and he's working on his movie too, I believe, that I heard. He's really trying to like not bother her and just like stand his ground. He's like, no, I am not gonna hit her up. And like he's trying not to look at like her social media. He's trying his best. Is he succeeding? No, but he's trying his best to not hit her up, mainly to not ask how she's doing, to not make her feel bad or put her through, like make her change her mind. He's trying. And I don't see them getting back together. I hear that there is going to be new beginnings coming in for them. They're going to get with other people. I feel like Pete will get into another very public relationship with another celebrity that we know. Yeah, this is not going to, I feel like they're going to try to make amends, but I don't see them being able to get back together. They're going to try. If they do show themselves, it's going to be like they're friends, but people are going to assume that they're back together if they do show themselves. But I don't see, if they do, it's not going to work. Kim, you need to move on. Move on. And I'm pretty sure, you know, guys, Kanye is like, Kanye is gloating. He is gloating. I said gloating. He is gloating. Like, he is like, I am so happy y'all didn't work out. Like, he's like, I knew that. I hear him using the N-word. I'm sorry, guys. He's like, I knew that nigga was crazy. I knew y'all wouldn't last. And I don't know if I touched on her chart, guys, like, or brought it up. But I do want to show their charts real quick. Okay guys, so I do want to show their birth charts, just for anybody new to my channel. I get into celebrities' energies and compare their charts, their birth charts. And so Kim's birth chart is, she's a sun in Libra, her moon is in Pisces, her Mercury is in Scorpio, her Venus is in Virgo, and her Mars is in Sagittarius, and she is a Sagittarius rising. And then I'm gonna look into Pete's. Okay, oh my god, Pete has so much Scorpio in his chart, guys. So Pete is a sun in Scorpio, his moon is in Capricorn, his Mercury is in Scorpio, his Venus is in Scorpio, and his Mars is in Sagittarius. That is intense. That, oh my god, fuck. So let's see, how is Pete feeling right now? I picked up a little bit on how he's feeling, but I want to see. He's really trying to let go, guys. I got the release card as like the first card that popped up. Like, he's really trying his best to just like let her go. He's like, or release the hurt he's feeling, or release the anger he's feeling, because he's feeling a lot. His emotions are, he feels really, as we can see, he's very intense with his emotions. And you know, I don't know why, guys, but I feel like Pete's not eating a lot. Like, I feel like when he's upset, he doesn't really eat, or he struggles with eating. Yeah, he's having a hard time understanding why it ended. Like, he's like, what? Like, I thought I was doing everything right. Like, I just heard his voice. Like, I thought I was doing everything right. I don't even know if that's how he sounds, but he's like, I was doing everything right. Like, I was doing this for her. And, you know, like, I don't understand, like, why, what did I do wrong? Like, that's what I keep hearing. Like, he's trying not to go to, he's trying to keep busy. He's trying not to go to a dark place. He's thinking that he'll be able to get her back, honestly, guys. I am hearing that. He's going to try to get her back. He's going to try to get back with her. But I don't think Kim is going to take it. I don't see her wanting to get back with him. If they do, they will just hook up. Like, they'll just be having sex. That's it. Like, they're not going to, she's not going to try to be in a relationship with him. Yeah. Yeah, he's not letting himself heal, guys. He wants to get back with her. He does not. People around him are telling him not to do it, that he needs to let go. But, because, you know, some people think Kim is wrong in the situation, that the way she treated him. Some people think that she took advantage of him in his camp. Guys, I'm not saying outside people, but outside people obviously do probably feel this way. But especially if you're a fan of Pete. But I'm not seeing that, guys. I'm not seeing that, you know, Kim, she told him what it was. Like, she's like, I'm just looking to have fun. That's it. And she's been very open about it to everybody. You know, she's like, I just want that BBD. So, that's all I want. That's all this is. And it's very, and she, like I said, she's a Libra with a Pisces moon. She is going to want to be wined and dined. And she's very convincing too, guys, with that Mercury and Scorpio. One thing that Pete likes about Kim is she, why am I hearing this? She loves to dirty talk. Like, ooh, Kim loves dirty talking. She likes sexting too. Kim, I know your secret. But that's why, you know, it makes sense. That's why Pete felt so connected to her, because she has that water energy. She has her Pisces, she has her moon in Pisces, and she has her Mercury in Scorpio. So basically, she can come off as a water sign. And he has all that water in his damn chart. I wouldn't even be surprised if Pete's Mars was aspecting his 8th house. Like, I would not be surprised if his Mars fell into his 8th house. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if Pete was a Cap rising or a Sag rising too, or a Scorpio rising. But yeah, he's not doing well, guys. But he will move past it. He always does. He's gonna get back. He's gonna try to get her back. But I don't see that going well. And he is going to try, if like I said, if they go public, because there's still a possibility that they might. But once Kim is done, she's done. Like, she will not show you on her Instagram. She won't. Like, wiped. Like, nope. She might still, I believe she still had like one picture up of him. I'm not sure. Maybe just one, but she will she will wipe her shit clean, and she will act like to the public like you guys are like done. Like she will not show you anymore, because her image, like I said about Kylie, Kim is another sister too, where obviously you can tell that her image means a lot to her. Her image means a lot to her. One thing I will say is, though, she's not as fine-tuned as Kylie, if you know what I mean. Like, as far as, like, keeping her shit private. Like, we always know about some shit Kim is going through. Excuse my language, guys, but it's intense. We always know about her relationships or something that she's going through. So, some things we'll find out about Kylie, but Kylie really tries to, like, keep her... like, you are not going to know anything. And Kim is very good to some extent, because she does have that Scorpio Mercury, at keeping her stuff in. But with her, since she has that Mars and Sagittarius, guys, that's her work life. So a lot of her personal business tends to mesh with her work life, because Sagittariuses are usually just very open, and they don't know how to keep a lot of things private. We just tell people our business sometimes, and we shouldn't. Like, we don't know when to not. So, you know, people end up finding out about our business, and we're like, fuck, man, like, you know? So, yeah, this reading, guys, I don't think it's gonna be too long, but yeah, I low-key want to see how Kanye's feeling. And if Kanye thinks that he has a chance now, he thinks he's gonna get her back. Or people are speculating that she's trying to get back with Kanye, or that he intervened or something. Kim came out as the Queen of Swords, and she's like, hell no. Hell no. Like, at one point, I thought about it, but no. Like, Kanye has just done way too much damage. He's done as obviously we can see, he's done way too much damage, and he's hurt a lot of Kim's family. He's hurt a lot of her friends. She did not like how he went about her being with Pete, even though I was like, but you knew they didn't like each other, so what are you doing, Kim? You knew. Libras tend to get themselves in drama and then play victim when they're like, with the shit blew up in their face. And it's like, you didn't know dating Pete was gonna Kanye was gonna explode on your ass. You wanted to get him back. You wanted that, Kim. Your Mars and Sagittarius petty ass wanted that shit. Kim feels good. Like, she feels lighter, honestly, guys. Not being in a relationship, she feels lighter. When she was with Kanye, she felt very heavy. Yeah, Kanye, she is not happy. Kanye is like rubbing it in her. I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes, but he's like texting her. Like, I see it. Like, he's trying to call her. Or he was. Yeah, he's like trying to act like he cares. Like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, he's trying to like get into her good graces and like play with her a little bit. Like, are you good? Like, do you need anything? Kanye trying. He's trying to get back in there. I wonder if they're gonna hook up. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if Kanye and Kim are gonna hook up. This is not about Kanye, but I just want to know. I'm being messy. I'm sorry, guys. No, they're not. And Kanye's thinking he's thinking he has a chance, because I got the King of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles upright, Three of Swords upright. She wants him to be a father. Like, he's been slacking. Ooh, it's been pissing Kim off. Yeah, I'm surprised, Kanye. Like, he's always trying to be around his kids. I'm really surprised. He must be really either going through it, or he hasn't been too present with the kids. Like, he's been coming around a little bit, but not as present as he usually is. So I don't know. Like, he's going through a lot. Yeah, they're trying to co-parent. She just wants to keep it as a co-parenting thing. But I don't know if Kanye recently went through like some type of like mental breakdown or something like that, but he hasn't been able to be very present with the kids lately. Yeah, he's having a hard time. Yeah, she does not want to hook up with him. No, I don't see them hooking up. I got the High Priestess upright, Queen of Cups reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Tower reversed. Yeah, that's a no. So the last thing I want to pull on, guys, because like I said, this video is not going to be too long. Yeah, this video is not going to be too long. But the last thing I want to pull on is, will Kim get into a relationship? And she recently had, this has nothing to do with her love life, but like she had that skincare line. Did you guys see how much her skincare line is? I was looking into that crap and I was like, dang, I know this is luxury, but I was like, oh my god. But hey, it's Kim. She can sell products that are hella expensive like that. So anyway, I want to see if she will get into another relationship. Public relationship, that is. Guys, somebody's gonna propose to Kim again. She be getting them wedding proposals all the time, I swear to God. Kanye's coming back out, but he's staying her energy. Yeah, I see her dating. I see this one being. I know the last time I said that she was gonna be in a relationship, but it wasn't gonna be too public. So Pete was kind of public. But this one feels like we're gonna see him, but we're not really gonna know much about him. Like, he doesn't really feel like somebody that and because I was thinking about marriage too, like, so this person that's gonna propose to her, I don't feel like they are known or too known. Maybe we know them a little bit, but they're not too known. Yeah, she already has her eye on somebody, guys. Kim, you need to be single. But like, as far as like hooking up, girl, go for it. But yeah, guys, I see her with an earth sign, or yeah, it kept telling me earth energy. That might be a little too not chaotic for her. But yeah, this guy is, he feels like he feels like he makes okay money, but it's not really on the ground like that. Like, he needs to work on his money more. He needs to get his money up. If he's gonna be with Kim, he needs to get his money up. That's what I am gonna say. But yeah, it feels like she's gonna get proposed to again, honestly. And it feels like she will be in a long-term relationship. And we're gonna see him, but I don't feel, it's saying that we're not gonna know much about him, or they're gonna try to keep it more private. Like, she's gonna try to keep this one really more low-key. So if it's somebody that we know pretty well, she's gonna keep it low-key. So I think what I think it's also saying is that she's gonna date somebody that, like, or hook up with somebody that we see a lot, or we know, but the person that she will end up possibly marrying again, Kim, we won't really know too much about him, or we won't see too much about him, is what I'm getting. So yeah, interesting. I wonder who it is. So guys, that was my reading on Kim and Pete. It's not a long one, but that's okay. Like, I want to keep some readings short. Not every reading needs to be super long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope I spilled some tea. And I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, here is my Instagram, and we can set something up, and I will let you know the time and days I can do it. Yeah, and we'll go from there. I hope you all are having a good day and a good night wherever you are. Remember to be kind, be patient with yourself, love on other people, and namaste, guys. Love and light. Bye.